Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18. So, what are we doing today? Well, we did have one of our first raids come right up, which is a little bit of a wake-up call. This is just the beginning. It's a bit of a wake-up call to be pushing towards defenses, essentially. So, I want to get this wall up, and I want to get it finished. But we could do maybe some sandbags here and there for temporary fixes. So maybe security sandbags, we do something like that there. We got this covered, kind of. I could have one there as cover. This has got the tree line, we'd probably just use the trees to be honest. And then we've got the river here, so those will be able to defend us from any raids on the right and the south right. So we can pretty much just rush stone cutting. As far as that's concerned, I think we've always at all times got somebody doing research, so not going to be too much of an issue to make sure that we have that by the end of the episode, at the very least. We could do our slate block building as well to get this going. It's 25. I think we're just slightly too short of being able to do that. But that's going to be our stone cutting room. We want it actually closed off. Hakuja's got nothing to do. What does Hakuja usually do? Growing. Oh yes, this is the issue. There's no butchering to be done. Interesting. I might make you the researcher then and take you off. Just because you're not actually doing much and everything you could be doing is kind of meh. So, there is that. Okay. Is 3 the best option there? I think 3 is the best option. Let's get some mining done. No, mining's being taken care of. It's already a thing. So yeah, we really do just need to find Hakuja a thing to do. And now he can go do research. And Val can go do other stuff. Apparently, our meat's rotting away. Not refrigerated. It's as cool as we can make it. Because these only go down to 16, right? I don't think it ever tells you. I suppose what I could do is build a copy and we'll see. There's no way for me to make this cooler. So maybe I want to... You know what I do want to do? That we don't have yet. I want to get a drying thing. Don't know if we can make that. Oh, jerked meats. Cooks a somewhat simple food item from a complex process of drying meats over a fire. Yes. Do that forever. That'll be a good use of the meat that we're slowly losing. It should be able to go a lot further. And I wonder, if I go to the weak stew, can I use dried meats at all? I have no idea. Well, let's make the dried meats anyway. Because they're going to last a little longer. Three quadrums. Yeah, there you go. Which is not too bad. Is it literally 10 meat for one bit of jerked meat? Nutrition 0.85. What's a weak stew? 0.8, so it's actually a little bit better. It's essentially a full meal, by the looks of it. If that's what nutrition specifically means. Oh, we got it down to 15. I don't know if that's just because it's nighttime or... Please don't relax socially next to the passive cooler. I think it might just be because it's nighttime. Because the temperatures do fluctuate. Something to be aware of. Yeah, we need to just, like, hunt as and when we need the meat. right now we're not really making good stuff from it. Might do oh, we haven't had a cremate corpse do forever yet. And we'll just cremate all of the human corpses, including our own colonists, I think. I feel like medieval time burial is just like a corpse pile. Seems pretty reasonable. Hakuja's got nothing to do again, because Val is doing the research. Okay, well, we need to get more tasks going then, don't we? We didn't manage to finish off this area, as we thought. We did run a little low. This just needs to be finished. It's so close. What else could we get Val to do? Because I suppose we could make the... This is going to be the hospital. So we could make this out of wood. That gives him something to do. Structure. That's the entrance, I think. Actually, we'll put it both sides. And we won't put any beds in here just yet, because I want to have the medieval times variants, which is like hay beds. Need a joy source. We can make that work. Goopstone ring. Let's just put it there so it's blatantly obvious and I can move it later. And we could do with some tattered apparel. So we do need a tailor. I don't think we've got a good tailor. Val is actually 9 with a decent passion for it. So maybe we'll have a tailoring area maybe up here. Close to where all of the furs are being created, and we can get to those. So let's get ourselves a tailor, shall we? It's like a storefront again. Let's have... Well, I want to have this floor. It's this granite flagstone. I wouldn't mind this going up here a little bit. And we'll just do the odd failing in the floor kind of thing. And then structure, wood. We'll have the tailor being a long area because it's going to be like a clothing department, as it were. And then off to the back, we'll have the dude's house. I don't know why I'm making it this shape. Mostly because I can. Let's do it on that side as well. Let's make interesting shapes today. God, that looks awful. Oh yeah. Let's fix that slightly. Let's just have your house be square at the back, I guess. You go in there, and then we'll have double doors up front. And then a side door into the room. This will be the tailoring room. Give you something to do. Alright, we want to forbid all that, because we don't have any granite just yet. And if we did, I'd probably be wanting using it on the walls anyway. So do we have tailoring? No, but we do have the crafting spot, which is it's the current equivalent. So let me get a stockpile zone in here. For now, this is just gonna be critical, and it's gonna take textiles. And we'll move it up there. This will eventually be our tailor's room, although I think... Where does Val live at the moment? Ooh. Hakuja, you've been upgraded. Congrats. And so's Kanto. There we go. I think we've all got our beds now. Where does Val sleep? Oh, the blacksmith. Yeah, of course. How can I be so silly? Plenty of dry meats now. It's pretty good. Right, as for tattered apparel, Val, you're the only one with tattered apparel. Boots and socks. What can we actually make on this? I hope that ain't going all the way to the bottom. Like past the point of being able to see it. I suppose we could make some wooden armor. That might not be the end of the... might not be too bad. Adobe bricks. I haven't got that bit of software. Craft Adobe bricks, which can be used in construction. Interesting. Must be for some... ooh, coal chunks from wood. Batch of coal chunks by burning wood. Interesting. We'll do until we have 15 of those, because I do remember seeing the fire pit have a coal thing pop up, so it's actually immediately useful there. So we can do that. That's fine. That's a crafting task. And then I want to make wood pitch glue. Oh my god, there's so much. Winter cloaks. Summer capes. I feel like we all have to have a cape, right? Then again, what's it going to take? Probably some leather that we don't have. We've got pigskin. Plenty of it. 120. Well, I need to make gloves and socks anyway, because I know we've got somebody... gloves and socks? I think tribal wraps are like gloves. I'm not sure. Let's make some wooden stuff though. So, wooden helmet, wooden braces, wooden boots, wooden plates? I think wooden plates is like the body armor. We'll do until we have on each of these 2. And as people equip them, it'll go back down to 0, and then they'll start doing it again. We'll try that out. We'll see what goes on with that. So Val's right on top of it. And make us some coal. So we get 35 coal for that. Not too bad. Worthless in construction, however, its highly flammable nature makes it great fuel for fire. There you go. And actually, we just make we make over the amount anyway, immediately. So that's cool. Right, we're on the brink of stone cutting now, which is really nice. And then we can move over to medieval technologies, and we can get the smoke house thingamajig. So we can do better than jerked meats, I guess, and really preserve that stuff. Our cook's doing a real good job, though, of keeping on top of everything we need to do here. So I'm very happy to see that. Okay, those are our boots. They're awful. Somebody should come pick them up, though, I would imagine. There you go. Eventually... I'm not sure if... socks are going to be different to tailoring boots. That's fair enough. Well, we'll at least get the boots changed. So there's that. So I don't think socks was on that list, unfortunately. No, not really. I think we need the tailoring bench for that. Which we currently do not have. Val's idle again. It's because I wanted Val doing this. Val, craft. Canto, don't craft. Except for, like, finish this, because you've started it. No, seriously. Okay. We're playing that game, are we? Bugger off. Val, you do it instead. And the crafting spot, say drop on floor. Oops. Drop on floor for those. Even though actually, no, you never mind. So we need you to go back and pick up wood anyway, because I don't really want wood in the tailoring room, but for now that's probably where it's gonna live. And we got stone cutting done. Wonderful. Next we'll move on to medieval technologies, which we've partially done already. This room seems a bit small, but we'll figure it out. And this door should be held open most of the time as well. And I want to make a little bit of slate. Oh, I've put sculptor's table on, you bloody fool. Uninstall. I need stone cutters. Somebody come and do this for me, please. There you go, Kanto. Thank you. Appreciate it. Kanto, there's literally a task there. Oh, we need wood. Alright, well, let's order some wood to be chopped down. Hurry up about it. Everybody should plant cut, right? Yeah, everybody plant cuts, so nobody's got an excuse to not do work right now. How's the hay grass coming along? 70%. The cloth, 73%. Potatoes are about there. Corn's about halfway. Heel roots barely started. Fair enough. Good to know. Okay. I feel like Val, your plant cutting should go... Oh, you can't actually craft because there's no wood, so that makes sense. Yeah, as soon as he had the wood, he went straight up to do his job. She's making little booties. But this is kind of... getting the wooden armor is the equivalent of defending ourselves right now. In that we're going to be taking a little bit less damage, hopefully anyway, from attacks. The wall would be a great way to do that as well, except for we don't have stone cutting done. So I want a little bit of slate. I want to do until you have order of 110, and then I want granite. Do until we have 250. Unpause at 70. Unpause at 21. Sure, why not? And I want somebody doing that round the clock, which looks like Val would normally be doing it. I'm going to get Kanto to do it instead. This is Kanto's job. And he's going to make the slate, which we can then use to finish off his building. Therefore, he'll go inside, and then he'll get the penalty debuff removed. Should be nice. I'm tempted to move his wall up a little bit, actually, just because of how cramped it is in there. Didn't really think about it at that point. I don't know why, but I tend to make cramped areas quite a lot. I don't know, I just like the coziness of it, I suppose. Alright. Looks like we're working our way through those builds quite well. It's probably because nobody's picked up the braces, but... Ooh, a heat wave. Okay. So what I want to go and do is go passive cooler and place one in everybody's room. Otherwise, they're going to boil and die. Have we got the wood for it? We absolutely do. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. That's everybody. Oh, Val's got his helmet on. So that's good. Can we get... Who's our number one constructor? Kanto, are you doing that? Yes. Okay. Just want to make sure this is done as soon as possible. Sleeping? Ha ha ha. How about now? Finish the job. You're not the only one who's allowed to be cool. Get all of these done, and then we should be fine from the heat wave. I'm going to need to go through all of these and set gather spot off. So I think this is a mistake in the mod, I'm not quite sure. but from my understanding, they've pretty much just taken the campfire mod, the campfire object, and just attached it to the passive cooler, which is why you can refuel it now. That would be my guess. But yeah, I feel like we've made reasonable progress. We managed to get a tailoring room up and running. Got a little bit of armor for all of our colonists as well. Hopefully they'll all go pick up these braces, and yeah, there you go. And gloves and whatnot. And we're working on stone cutting, so hopefully we'll be able to start on the wall next episode as well, which would be really nice. Something I'd love to see. We got a bit of slate as well, so we can do the interior of our base, which is nice. In fact, at this stage I'm probably just going to bump granite up as the #1 priority as far as materials is concerned. I also want to build a copy of the passive cooler in the dining area as well. It's kind of important. It's 44 degrees in there. Oh boy. I have one in the kitchen as well. Anyway guys, we're going to leave it off here. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon and all that jazz, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.